2. Physical features, relief and drainage. India is found with marked geomorphological features like great mountains, plains, plateaus, coastal lands and others. Broadly, India may be divided into 4 major geomorphological components, namely 1. The Himalayas and their associated mountain chains, 2. The IndoGangetic Plains, 3. The Peninsular Plateau and 4. The coastal plains. These major divisions exhibit striking contrasts in structure, altitude, drainage, climate, soil and flora and fauna. 1. The Himalayas. The Himalayas are the youngest folded mountains in the world. The entire Himalayan area as well as the Great Indo-Gangetic Plains were occupied by a great geosyncline, a linear depression called the Tethys Sea. To the north of Tethys Sea, the then landmass was called as Angara land, and to the south of it was called Gondwana land, which contained the present peninsular India. Tethys Sea were folded to acquire the present form of the Himalayas. The Himalayas form India's northern frontier from Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. It is estimated approximately that the Himalayas cover an area of 5 lakh square kilometers. The importance of Himalayas. The Himalayan mountains act like barriers protecting the Great Plains of India from the cold winds of Central Asia during winter. They are responsible for causing rainfall in the plains during summer and ultimately to have a monsoon type of climate in the country, without which India would have been a tropical desert. 2. The Indo-Gangetic Plains. The Indo-Gangetic Plains have occupied the intervening space between the Peninsular Plateau and the Himalayan mountains. Initially, it was a part of Tethys Sea and later it is believed to be a four-deep formed in the wake of the Himalayan uplift. 3. The Peninsular Plateau. The Peninsular Plateau is situated to the south of the Great Plains, covering an area of 16 lakh square kilometers. This plateau constitutes the largest physiographic component of the country. The Aravallis from its boundary on the northwest, the northern edge of the Bundelkhand upland on the north and Rajmahal Hills on the northeast. On the south, the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats form the western and eastern edge respectively, and the southernmost apex formed by Cape Comorin. Broadly speaking, the Great Indian Plateau can be divided into 2, namely the Malwa Plateau on the north and Deccan Plateau on the south. The river Narmada forms the line of demarcation between the 2 plateaus. The Malwa Plateau is bounded by the Aravallis on the northwest and by the Vindhyas on the south. The deep worn down and eroded Aravalli range is represented as one of the oldest fold mountain system in the world. The highest point in this range reached the Guru Shikhara peak, 1722 meters in the Abu Hills. The Deccan Plateau is bounded by the Satpura range on the north, Western Ghats on the west and Eastern Ghats on the east. The elevation of the plateau varies from 900 meters in the west to 300 meters in the east. The coastal plains. The Deccan Plateau is flanked by the coastal plains of varying width all along the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. The west coastal plain is narrow and uneven and interspersed by hilly terrain. It stretches from Rann of Kutch to Kanyakumari, from the south of Karwar to Kanyakumari. The coastal lowland widens out, and in Kerala the coastal land is faced by a great extension of long bars and lagoons. In Kerala, the lagoons and backwaters form excellent waterways. The Mahanadi Delta in Orissa, the Krishna and Godavari deltas in Andhra Pradesh, and the Kaveri Delta in Tamil Nadu are very fertile alluvial grounds for the development of agriculture. The plains extend up to about 100 kilometers width along the Krishna Delta, and it is 130 kilometers inland along the Kaveri. The deserts. To the northwest of the Aravalli lies the Thar Desert. It is the largest desert of Indian subcontinent, also known as the Great Indian Desert. The landscape of Thar Desert consists of an undulating surface with high and low sand dunes separated by sandy plains and low barren hills. Some of the sand dunes reaching the height of 150 meters. The rivers of India. India is fortunate in having several large rivers. Rivers are considered as an important natural resources as they form the basis for the development of all economic activities like agriculture, industry, power, fisheries, transport, etc. They are the major sources of domestic water supply both in the rural and urban areas. The rivers of India are broadly divided into two major groups, the Himalayan rivers and Peninsular rivers. Himalayan rivers. The Himalayan rivers consist of three major systems, the Indus, the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra. The Indus rises at Kailashgiri in Tibet. Out of the total length of 2,980 kilometers, the river flows 709 kilometers in India through Jammu and Kashmir and reaches the Arabian Sea through Pakistan. The important tributaries of the Indus are the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Beas, and the Sutlej, and they join the Indus in Pakistan. The Ganga is the most important river system of India, which has a tremendous influence on India's bulk agricultural production and hydroelectrical power. The main stream of the Ganga is formed by two head streams, Alaknanda and Bhagirathi, uniting at Devaprayag.